Well, that's a mighty fine little truck.
Little truck? Dusty, that is a Land Rover. That's an absolute classic. That thing will take you anywhere.
So this is the place, YouTube guy. Yeah, looks pretty sweet. You want to show me around?
Absolutely, Dusty. It's taken us a little while to get here, but we are here now. And this, I think, is an absolute bargain. It's not one of the ones that we looked at originally, but this came up as a deal on probate. So basically, the old man who used to own this has died. His whole family, not really interested in farming. They just kind of did it because it was always in the family. They've actually sold up. They're all going off to do their individual things. I think there were 2 or 3 brothers and a sister. They're not really interested. So we've actually got this for what I consider to be a bit of a steal.
Go on then. What's the damage?
Just a snip under $500,000, 495. I think that's a bargain. You wait till I take you around. You're going to understand why. So obviously the key feature is the farmhouse, and this thing is absolutely massive. So if we ever want to have friends and family over, don't you worry. Equally, there's a bit at the end, nice annex here, where if we do have a farmhand, well, we can stick them up there. Anyway, let's jump straight up these steps and get inside. I've got the keys. Right then, I'll take you through, Dusty. So we're going to take an immediate left here into the lounge area, where we can relax and watch a bit of TV, listen to music. Not that I think we're going to have much time for any relaxing or watching of TV or listening to music, but there we go. So yeah, oh, some Danish pastries. Nice, that's a nice gift. Right, so then we come through into the hallway and straight on into the kitchen. And again, nice classic range there, plenty of space. Sun blazing through the window. What a glorious day.
Well, this place reminds me of the old stream farm. That was the one I thought we were going to go for. But this is pretty much identical in here.
Yeah, these old farmhouses are pretty much for muchness when they're all built around the same time. Right, let's head out the back then. So we'll just open the rear door. A bit creaky. I think we'll have to get some WD-40 on those hinges, but don't worry about that now. So yeah, here we go. This is a kind of relaxing area. Oh, we can shoot some hoops when we fancy it, Dusty. Yeah, get a barbecue going. Nice. In fact, yeah, a bit of ash in there, but that's all right. Give that a clean off. Yeah, the old laundry's out. That's fine. We'll deal with that and chuck that away. You can see how quick they were to get out of here, leaving half their stuff kicking around. Ah, so this was the small veg patch that was listed when I looked at the property. We can do various things in here, the usual lettuce and tomato, but I think there's a few other crops I think we can try and get in the ground as well.
Well, ain't that quaint? But I ain't here to do no hobby farming, YouTube guy. Come on, show me around the rest.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, straight out the gate here. Right, where do we want to start? Well, yeah, well, we might as well just crack straight on over here. I'll get this door slid open. So this is the cow shed, and it is vast. We are going to get a huge amount of cows in here, if that's something we're looking to do. And I think it makes absolute sense. We've got the infrastructure for it, Dusty. We might as well get into it and make some money through cows. We started back in Erlengrat, and I kind of got the taste for it. So I think this is an opportunity to take what we've learned and capitalise on that and go big.
Yeah, I reckon we spend a bit more time with cows. They can make you a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to depend on exactly what production chains we feel we want to get into this time around. But I agree with you. There's cows, there's beef, there's milk, and everything else that comes out of it. So being that this building is here, it makes total sense to use it. Anyway, let's walk on through and we'll keep looking around. So we can slide open the back end. I'll get that one open. But also, I think we can lift these screens as well. Yeah, perfect. So different access points for getting in our machinery. Ah, it's going to be brilliant, Dusty. I'm just excited about it already. So if we just walk around, let's just have a look out at the actual pasture, because it's a fair whack of field, I must admit. We come through here. Now you have a look at all that. That's not a bad view for a cow. I think they'd be pretty happy being out here. If we just follow the track round very quickly, we don't have to walk the full width. I'll show you later on the other side where it goes. But it just comes all the way around here. There's a boundary, there's a nice, well, I say nice barbed wire fence, but barbed wire fence, new gate, and this heads all the way down. There's a little bridge. I don't know if you remember, we came in on it when we came into the farm. This goes under there, and then it swings all the way around behind that building there to the left. It comes all the way right, and there's a gate just through that gap that you can get to. I'll just come over the brow of the hill here so you can see the bridge right in front of us. So the cows have got all of this space. They are going to be super happy. Right, so we'll carry on having a look around. We've got the slurry pit right in front of us. I suggest you don't dip a toe in there. That is not a pleasant place to be. Just open that gate. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty rancid. But all geared up for big animal farming. We've got our big bays in here. If I just hop up on this wall, and you can see that we can tip. Oh, Dusty, let me show you this. This is brilliant. So if we want to tip from this side, these will actually lift up and we can ramp back over. There we go, you see? We can back up our trucks. How good is that?
Yeah, that's pretty useful, YouTube guy. Saves having to drive around all the time. So they got cows. What else are we catering for here?
Okay, right, so if we head on past the house again, I think this is sheep over here in this corner. Let's have a look. I can't quite remember. I haven't actually got my bearings just yet. Yeah, this is sheep, Dusty. So you can see the food bays in there. Let's just open up these big double doors. Yeah, so lots of access. It's just so big and open. So feeding for the sheep, and they've got this pasture right out here. And actually to the right hand side, we'll go in there in a minute, behind here is the chicken coop. So this chicken mesh obviously stops the cuppies from flying out, so they're good. So we've got chickens, we've got sheep, and we have got cows. So yeah, lovely area for the sheep to graze, and I think it's going to be brilliant. So let's head back up. Oh, we'll go up through this gate, shall we? I think we've just got some storage. Let's just open these up. Yeah, I mean, look at the size of that. That's about as big, I'd say, as the big green barn we had in the centre of Erlengrat. Or maybe it's a bit smaller, but, you know, it's a decent size to kick off with. Yeah, brilliant. Another area for storage, another area for dry storage. Fantastic. I'm not sure what's around the back here. We can explore this later. Ah, another hard standing and barn. I mean, we are not lacking for space when it comes to storing equipment and bales and feed and all that jazz.
And you said all this came for $4.95? That's a pretty sweet bargain you got there, YouTube guy.
Well, yeah, I think so. And I haven't even shown you the main barn opposite the farmhouse yet. Let's go down there now. So we'll cut through the garden. I think we can go through the gate. Is there a gate here? Okay, no, we can't. So we'll just go through the house for now. We're not muddy, are we? No, we're all right. So we'll cut straight through the hallway and back out into the main yard. And that is the main barn. Let's just have a quick peek at where the chickens are. So the chickens are in here. I don't know why there's no gate across here, but maybe that's something we can deal with. Yeah, nice little area for the birds to scratch around. Lots of grain and gravel they can pick up. It's obviously good for the eggshells. Yeah, I think they'll be super happy in here. I don't know how many chickens are in this. In fact, I don't know how many cows or sheep we can fit up here either, but that's something we can investigate down the line. It's not like we're going to go straight into animal husbandry off the bat. Yeah, plenty of space. Nice little area for the chickens. Place for roosting. Happy days. Right, Dusty. This is what I want to show you. Look at the size of that hay barn.
Yeah, that's big. Plenty of room for expansion there, YouTube guy. Well, ain't just for hay neither. I reckon we can use that for a whole range of stuff.
Yeah, can you just imagine, like a big, decent telehandler, lifting stuff up, keeping it out of the way, keeping things tidy. Right, follow me. We're going to go up the ladder. I'm going to walk you around. This is the best bit. I love this bit. Look at the space. In fact, I've got my little torch in my pocket. Where's my little pencil torch? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, plenty of space, hay. And the good thing is, if we are lifting with a telly, we can just drop the fence. Look at that. So we've got straight here. It's not like we're lifting over these barriers. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to drop them all down now. It's a huge space. Huge space.
Yeah, now I understand what you were saying. This is a bargain, YouTube guy. $500,000 for all this land, all these warehouses, all these barns, the cows, the sheep, the chickens. Yeah, I think we're on to a good thing here.
Exactly, and that isn't all of it. Come on, I've still got more to show you.
What's that out there, YouTube guy? Is that ours as well?
Oh yes, Dusty, that is also ours, but you're jumping the gun. Follow me, come on. So this is the bit I love. I absolutely love this. The way you get into here, if you wanted to, you get yourself a little skid steer. So we can come through here. You can drive straight into the loft right from out the back. You see? There's the back garden, up the ramp and straight back in. Perfect. How good is that? Oh, and just in case you didn't notice, the silos are here. So we've got multi-grain silos. We can store a whole raft of stuff. There's 4 of them there. We can store huge amounts. We are properly geared up for some big farming. Right, if we go around to the left here, we've got like another little garage area. So maybe sort of any equipment that we're using just for the cows, that can just reside in there. If we come back down under the ramp, then we can come through the arch, and we've got the pit for overloading into the silos. Perfect. And then we're back out in the main yard. Oh, right, let's move through here. This is our maintenance area. Look at this. Tons of equipment, tons of space. Oh, we're never going to need to go to a mechanic again.
Hold on there. You never needed to go to a mechanic in the first place. You got old Dusty on your team.
Yeah, I know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just excited that we've got all of this space, all of this equipment. We are geared up for maintenance straight off the bat. We're not going to be driving left, right and centre, taking vehicles for an MOT and all that jazz. Anyway, this is exactly what we wanted, Dusty. Let's go and have a look at that very last barn that you saw through that window. So we can cut through here, I think. No, sorry, I'm lost. So that's just another storage area, another garage, if you will. Yeah, and I think we got another one here. Yeah, oh, hello. Ah, what have we got here? Didn't know about this. That's fuel. Ah, we've got a bit of red diesel there. Lovely. Okay, that's good to know. Right, let's walk back round then. Go out the way we came in. So just out through these gates. There we go. We've got another barn. So we can stick various bits of equipment out there as well for any of the field work that we're doing out here. There's so much for $500,000. I can't believe it. Just as we get to the end of these barns here, this gate is part of that field that I originally said was for the cows. So this comes all the way around, and if you remember I said it kind of swings past, so we were stood just over there, and so that comes all the way around, and the bridge is pretty much just in front of us there. So the cows have got all of this pasture. There is acreage of space for the cows, so I think the cows are going to be a real earner if we can get enough of them in stock.
Yeah, I think animals are gonna be the way to go here, YouTube guy. We never really took on board with the cows and sheep before. I think we will here. Yeah, this is it, YouTube guy. This is the one. We're gonna make our millions here now. Erlengrat's gonna look like a fart in the wind compared to this place. Give this a few years, we'll be rolling in green.
Yeah, I am super excited. This feels like a genuine farm. We started from absolute scratch before. We are coming in with money this time.
Yeah, hold on there, YouTube guy. What's the plan? We better not just rush into this. We better sit down and decide how we're gonna attack this new situation we got here.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, let's just have a bit of a wander around, gather our thoughts and see what we want to do first. We're going to need to purchase some fields. We've got one small field that came with it, and I'll show you that shortly, but that's it, and it's tiny. We've got all this situation that we can stick in animals, you know, sheep and cows and all that jazz. So that's definitely something we could get going with. But yeah, you're right, we need to make a plan. So all told, after we've picked up the farm and we've picked up the Land Rover down there and a few odds and sods on the way, we are left with 4.6 million Euro bucks. Ah, that doesn't sound right, does it? Euro bucks. $bucks, euros, whatever. 4.6 million. Thing is, how are we going to spend it?
Is this the little field you said we got along with the farm?
Yeah, this is it. It's tiny. Field 62. Let me get you some details. Yeah, 2.19 acres. So, yeah, not really a lot. I don't really know what we'd use it for. Maybe some spuds to get going with. Something that you don't want to, you know, spend hours cultivating. But, yeah, that's something to think about. We can decide what we're going to do with this in a minute. We got the big overall strategy to come up with first, Dusty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's grab a beer and go sit in the yard. Make a plan.
Right, Dusty's gone inside just to grab some beers while we sit here and flesh out what we're going to do with this entire place. So what do you think? I think it's amazing. I'm so looking forward to really getting our life going here. It is beautiful. The sun is shining. The heat is pounding down. Oh, it's wonderful. So anyway, before Dusty comes out, let's just have a quick look at what we've got in terms of possibilities on the old production front. I've got myself a map of the area here and just looking at the location where we are based right now, and you can see we've got our various checkpoints and bits and pieces going on. This is field 62 just to the east of us, and we've got our sheep pasture here. This square area out the back, I've just walked past with Dusty. This is a field here, 52, full of sunflowers, but this, it's almost like a hard standing that's just been left to go to seed. It looks like it's just got grass in it, but it's not actually a ploughed or cultivated area. So I wonder if that could be used to do something useful. Anyway, let's just zoom out a bit. We can get a good idea of actually what we've got available to us. There is a huge amount of forestry very close by. You can see if we just come out of our track here and come across and cut right into this main forest, we've got the possibility of huge amounts of forestry. Equally, this is our main cow pasture right here that's wrapping all the way around the farm. I'm just wondering whether or not we could get through on a boundary up here. I don't know if we can, and I'll be risking causing issues with the cows if we did go down that route, but that's a possibility. We've got forest to the east, we've got a huge amount of forest to the west, and actually if I just drag the map down a bit, you'll see that we have got lots of options for fields. Small fields, square fields, different shaped fields. I think we are going to be into so many different production chains here. Heading right up into the north of the map, we can see that we've got the main city centre, and that's where me and Dusty came in. I took him round the town, we had a bit of a drive, and so there are various things going on up here.
Listen, I've been having a bit of a think, and I've got an idea. I reckon we just jump in the Land Rover and have a bit of a drive around. Get our bearings like, see what's available. That way we're gonna know what we can do out here. What fields we might want to buy, what kind of production chains we got available to us.
To be honest, Dusty, that's probably the best way to go about it. We could sit here and look online and we can look at maps, but actually getting out and about in the actual countryside is absolutely the best way to get our feeling and get our bearings for the area. Well, I've got the map, Dusty. You drive, I'll guide, and we'll have a look around. Well, Dusty and I are going to head off into town then and have a look around the area, see what we can get our little grubby fingers into. Thanks for joining us for the first episode here. We've got a lot of planning to do, but rest assured, once we get into it, we are going to be going good guns. So like the video if you like the content. If you're new, I would absolutely love a subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000, it seems to be the hardest thing to do on YouTube. I don't know if people just don't like the content or something is transpiring against me. Either way, guys, take care. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.